Yes, people, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Touchline Facts. First and foremost, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on the post notifications so you don't miss a stream that I do or a video that I do. Big up to every single one of you, and I'm joined by Ahmed. What are you saying, bro?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. Big up for having me on. Big up the comment section as well. What are you saying, bro? Did you watch? Did you watch the game today?
No, I didn't watch the game today. Did
yeah,
you?
I decided to watch it. And I woke up like quite late, to be fair. So 10 minutes before, and I was like, you know what? Got nothing else really to do on a Saturday. Let me just tune in and see what Man United are saying. And then bro, just decided to watch it. Shouldn't have probably seen it because it was awful. But yeah, bro, big up for having me on.
We played quite decent, to be honest with you. It's just the result that was bad.
Nah, we was rubbish, bro. I don't know who said that, but they're definitely coping because that was not a good performance. Like the highlight of that game was probably Diallo's chip, which is a penalty shootout. So yeah, but yeah, man.
Yeah, we're going to be discussing a few things. Donnarumma, Sesko is apparently stopping the Isak move. Now Newcastle have basically said going to apparently. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so Man United holding Donnarumma talks. Carlos Baleba wants Man United move. Yeah, like there's quite a few things to talk about. What do you want to start off with, brother?
Yeah, bro, we can talk about the Baleba thing. To be fair, I don't mind talking about which one, but we can talk about Baleba. That would be a decent one to start off with, because obviously there's more of a talking point with him, and you know how that one's the one that's getting United fans more excited, and you can see that we need a midfielder. So we might as well just touch upon him in it because there's a lot to dissect with Baleba.
Yeah. So what there's all saying is that his agent. What I saw today. His agent's willing to take less of a commission fee. So Man United have to pay less money to get him. He's owed. Obviously, Fabrizio said yesterday or 2 days ago that Carlos Baleba never said no. He never said he doesn't want to join Man United, didn't it? And today, by the way, I heard he's apparently got a knock. I tell you what the knock is. The knock is that Man United knock. Do you get what I'm saying? He's out of the squad. They have a game today. He's out of the squad, isn't it? So I'm saying, I think this moves on, and there's multiple things, and there's also some reports. I don't know if this too much if it's true or not, but I actually think it is true. I do think he wants to join Man United. I mean, why wouldn't you? Firstly, you're at Brighton. Secondly, you're on 12 grand a week. If Man United had just come across and it was a much bigger and better football club and say 10 times your wages, you're going to want to join them, aren't you?
No, obviously, like from the player's perspective, he's going to look at Man United and he's going to look at it as like, oh, this is a massive club. They used to win this amount back in the day. More attractive. You're going to play with better players, even if we're not stable. Yeah, it's always going to attract players. The amount of money that we're going to give them. You obviously like with Baleba as well, like you're literally boosting his popularity as well, because with Man United,
and we've got a very strong African following in Man United do. So listen, he may be a Man United fan for all we know.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not sure where he's from. Is he from Cameroon?
He's Cameroon, same country as Mboimo and Onana.
Onana. So there you go. So that could be a factor in why he wants to join too. Do you get what I'm saying? So with Brighton, we know that they scout really well. You know, it's they'll get all sorts of different players: João Pedro, Cucurella, all of them. So a Baleba, it's not a surprise that we're interested, and other teams will be interested in him too. I would say that the best time to try and get him is now. I do want us to try and get him over the line, but it will depend on the outgoings that we're going to get rid of, because the selling of Garnacho will be key. Højlund, I'm seeing loans. I don't really think I would want to see that, but trying to get rid of him, I'm hearing AC Milan are also interested.
Have you heard about Højlund that he said he's not convinced by AC Milan? I don't know who he thinks he is.
But the thing is, I don't know if he said that, but he might have said it. But with him, he's starstruck by Man United, because I bet deep down he's surprised to be here, which is why he wants to stay so badly, because
he knows it's a downward spiral from
anywhere he's going to move on from Man United. He's never going to get this big of a move. He might go to a lesser club, but start playing a bit better. But for him, he's not looking at it like that. He's looking at like how massive the club is. Obviously, he's Danish as well, so Ericsson probably played a factor when he was there. So yeah, bro, like yeah, that's what happens when you recruit badly, though, isn't it? Under the other when we under Ten Hag, when we just splash 70 mil, you've got a player that he's spent that much amount and he wants to stay. Like it's not even a surprise. The thing is, I can't even blame.
It's you know what it is. I think he genuinely believes he's going to be the guy. Like he said, people forget I'm only 22 type thing. And it's like him and Garnacho both got the ego. His ego is, he knows he's not going to get any better than Man United, but he believes he's going to be good enough to play for Man United. And Garnacho is like, his ego is like, screw United because I'm going to go on to better and bigger things because I'm Garnacho. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? Luckily, Garnacho wants to leave. But Højlund, listen, we need to force him out the club. He didn't get a minute today, which is good for me. That's good from the football club. Force him out the football club. Listen, if we get a 6 minute, I don't think we need to sell Højlund to buy Baleba, by the way. I think it's Garnacho who we're going to sell, and that's going to give us the money for Baleba, because that's obviously 3 times the amount anyways on PSR. You set a player for 50. If he's academy graduate, it goes down to 150, right? But if we sell Højlund, say we get €6 million loan fee this summer, next summer we sell him for £40 million buy option, a €40 million buy option, we make a profit on him. On books.
Yeah, with Højlund.
Yeah, we make a profit on him because we only owe 40 million left. We only owe 40 million left.
No.
So you know what I'm saying?
No, yeah. To be honest, the thing is with the Garnacho thing is that Chelsea don't want to pay. Obviously, Chelsea are trying to take it to the wire. They're trying to take it to the end of the transfer window, and they're trying to get 30 mil for him. And United are holding out to 50. So it's going to be interesting to see
who's 40 though.
The thing, bro, I've said this so many times. I'd take anything at this point. But from the club's perspective, yeah, from the club's perspective, they want to try and get as much as they want out of him, obviously. So I would definitely try and get at least 40 to 45 for a player like Garnacho. It will definitely help us fund. And yeah, a goalkeeper as well is probably essential too. So yeah.
Yeah, that's you know, I'm a Bayern fan, but not going to lie, I'm more hyped to watch United rebuild this season than my club with this horrible transfer policy. Isn't Luis Diaz got a knee injury now as well?
He's injured already?
I think so, yeah. I don't know how serious it is. He's got a knee injury. He went down with his knee watching a real bad man team. Is it still 0-0? Oh, it is still 0-0. Ahmed, please share what you put in your hair, bro.
Bro, I said many times.
Everyone always talks about your hair, bro. Like, are they zesty? You fancy him, just say.
I don't know, bro. Listen, I just woke up like this, innit? So I just woke up like this. I don't put anything.
Natural.
Yeah.
I won't believe until he's holding the shirt. I hear that. We already have the money. It's a matter if we want to spend it. I agree, but I think we want to spend it. I feel like we have the money to buy Baleba now, but it's better to have the money now and then make a sale and then use that money to buy him. Do you get what I'm saying? Because then you still got more money for another player. Do you get what I'm saying? Type thing. Rather than. And I think Garnacho's gone. I think the club know they get rid of Garnacho and they're going to get decent bit of money because it's straight profit and we can get this. But I genuinely believe. One thing about Ineos is, yeah, they've been, when it comes to players that they want, if like the big journalists come out and say Man United are talking, they want this player, they usually are moving for the player. It's not just a made up rumours or, do you get what I'm saying? You know what I'm trying to say, innit? Maybe we could get priced out of the move. Maybe Brighton will sit there and ask for 120 and we only want to pay 80. Maybe that could be what happened. But at this point in time, there's no competition for him. And I'm looking at going, the reason why Brighton may want 80, 90 million, extra 30, 40 million is because they know next summer there's going to be maybe 3 or 4 more teams in for him, which will then cause a bidding war, which will then spark his price up, which then we're going to end up having to pay 120 if we wanted him next summer. For me, I think we should try and get a 90 plus 10. Or 100 plus 10 max. Do you get what I'm saying? Because we could 10 times his wages. I'm sure he'll end up pushing the move. As I say, he's got a knock today. That's why he's missed their game. The knock was Man United at his door, mate. Do you get what I'm saying? He wants this move. I can see it. I can see it happening. I don't think it'll happen before the Arsenal game. I actually think it may potentially happens after the second game of the season, which is Fulham. But I feel like we're going to get him, and I think we can get a goalkeeper. And if we get a top quality goalkeeper and a Baleba, bro, 10 out of 10 window.
Yeah, with Baleba, what's his face? Like, It's definitely the best time in it. Like you said, Chelsea have already an established midfield. Liverpool's midfield is pretty much established, and they've got other areas to be looking at. You look at Arsenal spent Zubimendi, so technically we are the only team in the Premier League that needs a midfielder badly, and also we've got a free run on him. So we should be taking advantage of the time that we've got left in the window and do anything. Just do anything in it to try and get him. Try and sell as many players as you can. Like you said, with the Højlund, the Garnacho, don't dilly-dally too much because we don't want to be in a bidding war. Because you know how it is next season, bro. I've seen... Look, Caicedo was in a bid. Bro, Chelsea, Liverpool are about to get Caicedo. Then Chelsea come sweeping. You look at Lavia. You look at Caicedo. There's so many examples. So you don't want to be in that mess. Do you get it? You don't want to be in that mess because there's only so much that a player is willing to wait for a club. So, yeah. 100%.
The club needs to tell him you ain't good enough, find a new club. Yeah, but I reckon he's going to turn around and say, well, I'm still young.
Who?
Do you know what I'm saying? Højlund.
Yeah, but the thing, you know what it is, though? Do you know why Højlund is saying I'm still young? Do you know where that's coming from? The fans, by the way, because that's what everyone is saying. He's defo looking at it, yeah. Because let's not be stupid here. Football players will always look at social media. There's no way that they don't look at it, right? A player like Højlund will look at what's happening on Twitter and what the popular opinion is saying. When he wasn't doing well, they were saying he's young, he's not getting enough chances. So you can also, obviously Højlund should be getting, so we can also blame the fans for feeding into this nonsense like, oh, he's young. Because, bro, at the end of the day, when Kobe first broke through and he was doing well, no one said he was young. They just said, oh, this guy's a quality player. When Greenwood, I don't really like mentioning his name, but it's just an example. When he broke through, did you hear anyone say Greenwood's only 21? Did you hear that? Or 20 or whatever?
I never hear it about Manu either. I never heard it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So
I never heard it about Martial. I didn't even hear about Rashford. I never heard it about any of these players. If the age is only an excuse for the players shit. And I'm happy to give a young player time. I'm happy to give young players time if they're actually decent.
Can guarantee you they'll use it for Sesko, by the way.
Huh?
Can guarantee you they'll do the same with Sesko.
If I can see qualities in you, I will give you time. I was actually quite patient on Højlund in his first few months. Yeah, and I remember he went on. I think he became the youngest player to score 6 games in a row or something. A nice little purple. I think he scored 7 goals in 6 Premier League
during
games.
Champions League. Yeah.
No. It wasn't in the Champions League. It's in the Premier League. He done it in the Premier League. Remember he scored against Luton. He scored against Villa twice because he scored his first goal against Aston Villa and cried. Remember? And then he went on a little.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
And then I think he got injured, and then he came back, and exactly. But his first season, if you actually look at it, it wasn't the worst, in it, but it was just because there was no one there as well to help him or to in front of him. There's no one else scoring goals. I do hear that, but yeah, I mean, as I say, I don't see the talent in him. I don't see the ability in him to score loads of goals. I don't.
Yeah, 100%.
I would have rather sold guy. Yeah, I don't. I still don't understand why we never accepted that deal. I still don't understand why we never sold him then. I would have sold him in 45. I would have tried to push it up to 50 if we could. That's about it. I would have sold him. You know what I'm saying? But United wanted 70 in Jan. No chance.
It's funny because that's how you know, like, we're so stupid, by the way, with that. That's what Ineos messed up. Like, they in January, when Napoli tried to get him, for around what? How much was they willing to pay for him?
They offered 45 mil.
I can guarantee you, if we do sell him to Chelsea, it'll be either the same as that or less.
Yeah,
so,
it'll probably be less.
Again, you wasted your time there, so it's just piss poor planning once again. But yeah,
that one was I don't understand why we did. I mean, I do get why we didn't, because we didn't have we were literally had another tackle if we didn't buy him. So I do kind of get that, but I mean, for me, yeah, we should have accepted that.
Bro.
Wow, pause on that. I have a feeling Baleba, Manu, and Bruno can cook, bro. That'll be elite, bro. That'll be elite. That'll be an elite midfield. I can't lie. That'll be elite.
One, that midfield, I don't think that works. And secondly, how many midfield combinations are we going to put Bruno in, bro? Like, a guy's not tired of this. How many? Because I've seen it so many times. Like when they're doing midfield combinations, like he's always in it. I don't get it. Like that's a midfield 3 as well. Like with how things are looking. Do you think so? If we do, let's say we get Baleba. Obviously, I want Kobe Mainoo to play. So if we get Baleba for around 100 mil.
Well, are we acting as if Bruno was not worked well in good midfields?
Nah, he doesn't work well. He doesn't even play in them.
Because he worked brilliantly in a midfield with Casemiro and Eriksen. And that's very similar to Casemiro and Eriksen. Very similar to Casemiro profile.
Casemiro and Eriksen?
Yeah, very similar to Casemiro.
Bruno Fernandes, yeah. When you play him,
we were dominating games. Let's not pretend we weren't controlling games with that midfield. We were
Casemiro and Eriksen were dominating, not Bruno Fernandes. You can't dominate a game.
You can't say he doesn't suit.
You can't dominate a game with Bruno.
Say, oh, he wasn't dominating. Well, he was playing his game. They were playing theirs. That's what a midfield does.
No, but Bruno's role isn't to play in midfield and dominate games. His role is literally make runs in behind and score goals. Like I've never seen.
Goals. He's the best creator in the league.
Well, the thing is, you can say that he's the best creator, yeah, but at the end of the day, that's what just the numbers says. Why are our strikers always struggling to score goals with him in the team if we've got the best creator?
So is it Bruno's fault that Højlund can't score goals?
Højlund cannot score goals because one, he's not a good finisher, and two, we do not create clear-cut opportunities for example,
and he doesn't anticipate being in the right place.
No. But the thing is, you can be a bad striker, right? You can be a bad striker, but bad strikers can still score goals. You don't have to be the best striker to score goals. That's what I'm trying to say.
But you have to know where to be.
Yeah, of course, positioning plays well, yeah, but that's not going to help when your whole team and your whole setup is all over the place. You don't know where everyone's going to be, so it does play into a factor. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I agree with that. But that isn't Bruno's fault. The whole team's
no. But the thing is with Bruno is that if you've got a striker and you've got a creator, but Bruno's occupying, for example, the striker's position, and then he's also leaving a gap in the midfield, then you're kind of hindering the midfield and the striker at the same time. There's just that's why I say about discipline. Yeah, he's got no discipline as a player. So if he actually maintained his position, stayed in that number 10 and kept things simple and created and just made the right pass, good decision making, then the striker wouldn't struggle as much. That's pretty much it. Like strikers at Man United is always going to struggle all the time. But that's not to say that Højlund wasn't a bad player. He was a bad player. But don't be surprised if Sesko's going to struggle. Again.
I don't think he is. I think he's going to have a fucking wonderful time, bro. I think he's going to eat on some of these chances, especially apparently 4 out of 4 crosses for Mbeumo today. He's going to eat on that. Do you get what I'm saying? Big up touchline and Ahmed. Also did Man United play good today. I didn't watch the game. Ahmed said no, but I've had other people say yes. So I guess we'll have to. I always don't look too much. We're getting gas when we beat Bournemouth. We've got gas when we beat West Ham, but I won't look too much at preseason. Let's see the Arsenal game. Sesko. I hope we play Mason Mount striker today. So let's just, see what we're like when we have a proper striker, and then hopefully we can get a midfielder and a goalkeeper in. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm not going to lie, Yoko's already in elite or as good as the noise around him. Bruno is your best player after all. Definitely up there. Big up to see what team right. Yoko's might be flop. He played in the easy league. Casemiro's finished here. So yeah, but when Casemiro's first season, he wasn't finished. He was very good. And that is Bruno Fernandes and Eriksen and Casemiro were dominating games. We were playing very good football. We were beating teams. Yes, we had games we lost, like every other team. But for the grand scheme of things, we actually played very good football that season. And Bruno Fernandes was I'd argue that was his best season. And Casemiro, you had a functioning midfield next to him. Because Eriksen was very good until he got injured by fucking Andy Carroll. And Casemiro was good until he got that red card against Southampton. Two things can be right at the same time. Our attack has been awful for years, but also Bruno doesn't help when he hogs the ball every single second. I agree with that. But I don't think it's Bruno's fault that Weghorst didn't score many goals. I don't think it's Bruno's fault that Højlund doesn't score when Højlund doesn't get into positions. Do you get what I'm saying? Because if there's other strikers that can score goals, other strikers that will get into positions, if I'm trying to say, at least if Bruno wasn't putting the ball into the box in the right area, then I could hear Højlund getting moaned, not being Højlund's fault. But Højlund just wasn't making the runs. He was always holding his run too slow or going too fast. Do you get what I'm saying? It's always the wrong decision most of the time. His positioning was terrible. That was my biggest problem with Højlund. And people moan about the service, and I do think we didn't have great service for him. I agree with that. But I was watching him I'm like, bruv, sometimes he just runs into the post rather than striker. You watch Aguero. Aguero is the king of movement. Yeah. Aguero used to always hold his run, drop a shoulder. He'll run one direction, change his direction. Do you get what I'm saying? That's what a good striker does. They anticipate where the ball's going to be. And Højlund just had no anticipation. I'm not going to lie. Donnarumma is class for 26 minutes. What do you think of Donnarumma then? Do you like him? I can't remember if I asked this before.
Donnarumma, I'm kind of a hit and miss with him. Yeah, I just believe he had an amazing Champions League campaign, but I think he's a good shot stopper. He's a good shot stopper. Commands his box really well. I don't think he's the best with his feet, but I think he's a decent keeper. I would say he's a decent goalie. I don't think he's amazing. I would take him at United for 26 mil. He's massive as well, which plays a huge factor into it. He's played in big games, in penalties as well. He's very good. But I do think he's got a bit. He does have a bit of a mistake in him. I think he's got that bozo gene here every now and then. Like, of course, most keepers can have that, but I think he's got more positives than negatives.
I agree.
And yeah, bro, I think he's got more positive than negatives. Bro, he's a unit. He's a unit, bro. The guy's
he's
like
a good goalkeeper, but I'm saying now, 26 million, I'd pay that. I'd definitely pay 26 million for Donnarumma. But I tell you what, I wouldn't pay is 250 bags a week. I wouldn't give him that. I wouldn't give him high wages. I'd give him 180, 200 max. 200 max. 200 max. And his wage demands must be ridiculous because if a club like PSG, after the season you've just had, you've just got a Ballon d'Or nomination as a goalkeeper, you've just won the Champions League, everything domestically, and he's arguably their best player in the Champions League knockouts, and PSG aren't willing to give you what you want as a salary, then clearly you are demanding a very, very high salary.
But I'm surprised, like, I've not really heard much on Ornstein and Romano talking about Donnarumma coming to United. I'm a bit surprised that that's even.
No, Ben Jacobs has said we definitely want him, but it was just an inquiry.
Yeah, but like the thing is that I don't see us getting Donnarumma because why would he leave PSG? Well. Why would he leave PSG?
He's going to leave PSG potentially. They just signed another goalkeeper.
And who's that?
For 40 million. That Lille goalkeeper for 40 million, Chevalier or something. That Chevalier.
I want to understand here. How much? First of all, how much is Donnarumma on? There's no way that the only way that Donnarumma comes to Man United is if we give him more money than if we give him more money than he is at PSG. That's the only way I can see that happening. And if he's over £200,000 a week at PSG, then I don't see Man United giving him that amount because I think De Ligt is our highest paid player under Ineos, which is 195. So I don't think that we're going to spend. Yeah, I don't think we're not going to give it to him. I don't see that happening. To be fair,
I agree. I don't think we're going to. That's why I've never said Donnarumma. I've always thought Emi Martinez. I still hope we get Emi Martinez. Make sure you smash these likes up, by the way. We're on 12 likes. The like goal was 20 likes. We get to 1,270 subscribers by the end of this stream. Be wonderful. We're 3 off. So that's just a goal, and I'm trying to get to 1,270 by the end of the day. So if we can do that, that'd be wonderful. As I was saying, I don't think we're going to get Donnarumma. I'm just asking your thoughts as a player. I think he's a decent player. People that sit there and going to bring up. I was watching Football Terrace, and the Arsenal fans said, "Well, how comes you gave De Gea 6 years ago 300k a week?" And I thought, firstly, it's not the same thing. Secondly, that was Ed Woodward running things back then. Do you get what I'm saying? When he was giving Sancho 300k a week, he had loads of players that he gave 300k a week. So giving De Gea 300k a week is not 6 years ago is not the same as giving Donnarumma. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And even back then, we probably would have still gone, why are you giving a goalkeeper 300k a week? I don't want to give Donnarumma 200k a week. If he came in on 180 or 200k a week, right? Shall I say? And then for 4 years, he's the best goalkeeper on the planet, like David De Gea was, and he's getting us 15 to 20 points a season, and we're challenging and winning trophies. Then I could maybe look to readdress it, like Real Madrid have. I don't know how much Courtois is on, but I imagine Courtois is on about 250, 300 because of what he's done for the club. And he's still injury prone, exactly, because he just wins them games. He gets them free, he gets them Champions Leagues, La Ligas, etc., etc. If Donnarumma does that for 4 or 5 years, then I would give him 300k a week. But he's done that at PSG, and they're not willing to give him whatever his demands are. So I guess we'll have to wait and see, brother. At this moment in time, I don't see it happening, and I don't see. I personally wouldn't want it to happen for that wage bill. But in terms of the transfer fee, 26 million is an absolute bargain.
Yeah, 26 mil is a bargain, to be fair, for a goal. And how old is he as well? I'm pretty sure in his late 20s now.
27, I think. He's been around for time, though, hasn't he?
He's been around for time. Yeah, he's been around for time, to be fair. So someone made a good comment that he thrives off big games, and we don't tend to always play big games, to be fair. So over a course of a season, I'm not going to pretend like I watched Donnarumma over the course of the season. It's very easy to remember the good stuff when he did in Champions League, but over the course, I don't know. And plus, you got to understand, Donnarumma is going to face a lot more shots and a lot more chances at Man United than he is at PSG, because PSG just dominate the ball and they just cook every team. So it's a lot. We'll see how Donnarumma is built when he's facing bare shots, because I think with De Gea he thrived off that. So
yeah,
he
oh yeah,
thrived off it.
but De Gea is the best shot stopper I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. So
He was ridiculous.
yeah, he's
Bruno
26.
got
Well,
the
there you go.
numbers because every pass he plays is a final ball. You don't dominate Bruno. He creates chaos, which is also good. I agree. You don't dominate. Bruno doesn't dominate games. He's never been that. But to say we can't control games with Bruno or how many more midfield thingies, I was like, bro, even before Bruno turned up, were we dominating games? No. Do you get what I'm saying? Our midfield was stinky. It was only really for about 6 months under Rolly or 3 months under Rolly where we had Pogba, Herrera, and Matic, where we were only good in the midfield department. Midfield has always been a problem with us, in my personal opinion.
I would say, yeah, go on.
Go on, bro.
No, I was going to say with domination with midfields, yeah, you need profiles that know how to play that role, and also I do think it also comes from the manager as well and how the system is. Because if you're in a system that dominates the ball, then you're more likely to dominate possession. Do you get it? Because it comes from the manager. If you're just playing on the counter attack, you're not looking for domination. You're just looking to hit them on the break. So that's probably why we don't dominate. That's probably why we don't dominate teams as much, and we just give the ball. I mean, sorry, we literally benefit from like playing against the bigger teams because we just count them in it. So that's pretty much it. Like, we'll see what we do against the smaller teams. But, yeah.
I think there were good parts and bad parts of the game. The bad parts were the midfield, obviously, but also Bayenda and Maguire. Shit.
Oh yeah, Binder saved the penalty as well. Saved the penalty.
It's the only thing he's ever actually been good at United. He saved a few pens, right? I think he saved that Odegaard one.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying Hoyland missed sitters. Plus, he was scared to shoot second guess himself. You don't get the time like that in the Premier League. Facts. So with PSG going for Chevrolet, you could try and get a loan option to buy. Yeah, but the thing is you say option to buy, bro. His contract runs out in a year. I can agree with that, but I also do think there's some situations. For example, last season we would see Ahmad in good positions for goals, and Bruno would take pop shot instead of he should be creating. Oh yeah, but one thing about Bruno is he plays with a lot of emotion. So when you're 3-0 down, you don't want Bruno on your team because he's just going to smack the ball every time he gets it. Because remember, there's that was that clip. I think it was the game against Tottenham. It was Tottenham where Ahmad dribbles a little bit. We're 3-0 down, and no, it might have been Liverpool actually. No, hold on. I don't know who was it. Liverpool, one of them. Liverpool or Tottenham, and he gets the ball, and he just rifled it over the bar. Just first time, banged it over the bar. It went into fucking Rose. It went into Stretford End. Anyway, I think our future pivot players are going to be Baleba and Mainu. I think we sell Bruno next time. Facts, I think we sell Bruno next time. And I feel like Baleba and Mainu is a really good pivot. Donnarumma is a big game player that makes some howlers. Plus, we don't get big games like in the Champions League for now. Yeah, Bruno probably leaves with the World Cup. Yeah, I do think that. I think he's got the World Cup. He's going to hopefully try to win another trophy with Man United this season. And then I think he will leave, yeah. He's just won the Nations League as well. Italians in the Premier League don't really work. Yeah, but I mean, goalkeepers are a bit different, aren't they? I mean, I don't think goalkeeper, it really matters what nation you are. And most good Italians don't leave Italy, do they?
Unless you're Calafiori. But is he Italian, though? We don't know. He can't defend.
He can't defend, so yeah. How can you be Italian and can't defend? Do you get what I'm saying?
Banter aside, there's not that many. I think the only Italians that I remember is what? Ogbonna, if you know, West Ham. Tonali, Jorginho.
Sabacosta.
I
mean, Italian managers work.
Conte, so that's probably why he was able to get some of these guys. So,
yeah, Conte. You got Conte, Ranieri, and Mancini.
Yeah.
Might be one more. PSG just signed Chevrolet as their main goalkeeper, though, and told him he's going to be the main guy. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I do think he's going to leave. I don't think United can afford him. I think we can afford Donnarumma. I just don't think we will give it to him. Didn't Ineos give Bruno that new bumper contract? Yeah, they did.
Wasn't it an extension?
Yeah, you talk about new signings, and every new signings have been on 200k or less. Mateus Litt's the one on the most, 195. Then Mateus Cunha 180. Everyone else is on like 160 or less.
Yeah, that's
not true. PSG wants to sell because he's on his last year and he would like Man United, but I don't think he comes if he doesn't reduce his wages. Yeah, I think he'd be open to the United move, but it depends if we pay him the wages, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Ask for PSG to cover his wages for a loan, especially if this. Ask PSG to cover his wages for a loan, especially if this chance. That's not going to happen. They won't accept that loan. Possibly the last 50 wages. His contract runs out on it, so I don't think they're going to accept a loan with an option to buy. Personally, I feel like if we loan, if we're going to get him this summer, we have to get him by buying him this summer. What's going on with my chair? Oh, there you go. Nothing. Go on, brother. What are you going to say?
No, but I was gonna say, yeah, I don't. What's ever happened to like what's his face, Kovar or whatever? Wasn't he at Leverkusen?
No,
got sold. Yeah. But did he not?
him.
Yeah, but did he not? I swear he featured under Xabi Alonso's Leverkusen time when he was there, and he was actually quite good. I'm pretty sure. If someone can fact check that.
Are you talking about the guy that played? Yeah, are you talking about the guy that was their starting goalkeeper?
They're starting goal. I'm pretty sure Kovar.
Yeah, apparently, you shit though.
Someone fact check if Kovar was the starting goalie for Xabi Alonso's first season. Yeah, someone just double check because I can't remember.
I'm sure it was. They sold him this summer though. Ten Hag turned up and bought a new goalkeeper and the SEG.
That guy's just weird, bro. Like SEG. Every time I hear Ten Hag and SEG, bro, I get some proper bad PTSD. Do you get what I'm saying? But yeah, I can't lie though. With goalies, yeah, I just think that we can hold off for that in the meantime. Like just trying that. Obviously, it's a priority, but it shouldn't be difficult to try because I know we was linked with that Belgium guy. I don't know what's happened with the whole Martinez situation. I feel like that's kind of died down a little bit. Or maybe they're trying to do they're trying to work out a deal. I don't know what's happening there, but I think with goalies, I wouldn't worry too much. I do think we'll get one over the line, to be fair, but I don't know which one because I don't think
Donnarumma scored.
Did he score?
Yeah, Gyökeres scored his first goal.
Jeez. Arsenal are playing today. Damn.
Yeah, they're playing Bilbao. He's only 26 too. He's only 26. That's young for a goalkeeper. He's starting Milan for. Yeah. I know that. I do think he's a good goalkeeper. I would definitely take him. I just wouldn't give him 250 bags a week. He clearly wants 250, 300 bags a week. Not gonna lie though, Amarin putting Mount up top for a game is massively fuck you to Højlund has run me back in. Yeah, exactly. I think Amarin's telling Højlund he wants him gone. And I think United are going to try and get rid of him. I think we're going to struggle to get rid of him because I feel like he doesn't want to leave. But we're going to do our best to force him out, which is respect. I mean, they can only do so much. If our 5 signings are Sesko and Waymu, Cunha and Baleba and Donnarumma, where do you expect us to finish and where do you think we'll finish? Great question, brother. I'll say 5th. Where do you reckon we'll finish?
This season?
Yeah.
Where do I think we'll finish?
With them players, that's crazy. That's a crazy window. That's arguably 10 out of 10.
With them players, I would say 8th.
8th?
Yeah.
Based off of what? So who's finishing above us?
City, Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea.
Well, obviously them teams, but I'm saying like the 5th, 6th and 7th.
I think Aston Villa finish ahead of us. I believe who else finish? I believe Brighton will finish ahead of us. I also believe who else?
So you think Brighton would finish? You think Brighton are going to do better than they did last year, even though they lost João Pedro, Estepinian, Baleba, and they probably had a Dinger as well, and they may have lost another player as well.
Yeah, they'll lose. They've lost their players, but they'll also sign some players because they recruit well. But I just believe that with them players that they look good on paper, but we're not going to do well with Amarim in charge, bro. Like, trust me. Like, we're not going to do well. 5th place
isn't that hard. We got 2nd under Ollie.
But Ollie had a way better team though. Ollie had a way better team with way better players, and he's still underachieved. I don't see us finishing anywhere but mid-table with this guy in charge.
Yeah, he had a way better team, but I mean that would be a very, very good team, especially with Sesko, Cunha, and Waymu, Baleba, Donnarumma. And
did I say Villa?
More balanced team. Yeah, you said Villa, Brighton, and someone else. So you said who else? Spurs or Newcastle, I'm guessing.
Oh yeah, I believe that Spurs will. I believe Spurs will finish above us too. I do believe Spurs will, even though Maddison's out, but yeah.
Ten Hag don't like him. I'm not sure why, but Ten Hag don't like him. Oh, he Glock 9 just murdered. Yeah, it's 2-0 Arsenal. Saka's scored. Hold that, United. The only reason I think we can't hold off the goalkeeper situation is because Heaton's our best goalkeeper right now. Yeah, exactly, literally, because Onana's injured as well, isn't he? Saka just scored. Hold that. Oh my days! Newcastle finally signed some. They actually signed him. Is it done? I know AC Milan wanted to keep him. I saw that Allegri said he's staying, but I haven't. I mean, Newcastle fans were saying, hold on. What have I been tagged in on Twitter? Let me go and look at this thing real quick. Hold on.
Yeah.
Chat. Fabrizio Romano. What, they've signed him? Yeah, they've just got it. Here we go. 40 million euro package for Malik Theo. They say his name. New centre back at the final stages. Finally, they've got a player, bro. Finally, they've got a player. I mean, I don't understand why they didn't want to. They didn't go. Well, they wanted Mark Gay, but I think he's been a bit priced out of a move at the moment in time because Palace know that he's probably going to sign a new deal if he doesn't leave this summer. He won't leave on a free. Newcastle finally, I read that one. If Man United can beat them, our worst team, you're getting excited. Obviously, Arsenal should finish them easily. So if Man United can beat them, our worst team, you're getting excited. Obviously, Arsenal should finish them easily. Oh, you're talking about Bilbao? Yeah, word. And Man United could beat them, put 7 past them. Do you get what I'm saying? And
yeah, we slapped Bilbao.
But they're shit, bruv. 1 game a week, 2. Yeah, exactly. Not going to lie, Wesley, don't be doing this after scoring against Bilbao. We murked them last season. Read chat, bro. Ahmed, if we get champ spot this season, do we get an Ammer and apology video?
You know why there will be no apology? Because it's never happening.
Okay, but cool. But he said if we do.
No, he's not getting an apology.
What, so you won't say he was wrong?
Nah.
Do you like my Man United a scary video? Have you seen it yet?
Bro,
Man United scary video. You got. I listen. If we sign Baleba as well, oh my days. Baby Kante, baby Ibra, next Neymar, the next most. Oh my days. Oh my days.
Touchline's getting giddy.
Listen. You better go watch my Man United scary, bro. Man United is scintillating scary. Spine chilling. We're breathtaking. Yeah, honestly, all the big words you could possibly put in a dictionary. Man United, just put Man United on them, bro. Honestly, that's what we are. We are literally adjectives for scary. We are there, bro. We are literally scintillating. Everyone is terrified, petrified of Man United. They're having nightmares about us. Do you get what I'm saying? That's why they're always tweeting and talking about us, because they are so scared and so worried about Manchester United being back on our perch.
Nah, man's using all of the thesauruses. I heard that, to be fair. He's using all the thesauruses. Listen, Eminem better watch out, man. Listen.
Facts.
Bro.
Donnarumma is liking our Insta images. Crazy. I'm not hearing the Spurs above us talk, though. I need to see Kudus actually do something. Word, because Kudus is another player that the idea, he's like Felix. The idea is better than the actual player.
He's a good player. He's
got good talent, but he hasn't done anything in the Premier.
Yeah, but he's playing at West Ham, isn't it?
So's Jared Bowen.
No, but the thing is, when you look at Kudus here as a player and Bowen just suits how West Ham, and plus he's been playing at West Ham for time. Kudus has been there for how many seasons now? Bowen's just accustomed to how West Ham play. I mean, Bowen is accustomed. So, and Bowen, the thing is, he's a good goal scorer in it, but Kudus, he's just got more about him. Trust me.
Kudus is more talented.
Yeah. Kudus, with better players. Trust me. I think he's going to have a solid season next season.
And they've got no midfield now because Maddison and Kulusevski are both out.
No Gibbs White as well, so we'll see.
Exactly, they've barely bought it. I thought they'd do. I wouldn't be surprised if they did all right, but their attack seems to be it's going to struggle. I think.
I think with Thomas Frank, because Thomas Frank was able to get the best out of Wissa and Mbumu. I think Frank will. Even though I'm not a huge fan of Solanke, I don't really rate him. I do believe that with the attack, the numbers, because even under Ange, Tottenham scored a lot of goals. They scored around 70 goals with Brennan Johnson and these guys. So the problem is that Ange faces that he had so many different injuries to huge players and his spine was non-existent. And they just kept losing. With Thomas Frank, he's a lot more adaptable and he'll be able to get the best out of Kudus, Solanke and all these guys. So I do think that he'll have a good season. But missing out on Maddison is massive. That's the problem with Maddison. I've always wanted him at Man United. Before, when we got Mason Mount, I was like, go get him for 45 mil. His injuries.
Maddison at Manchester United.
100%. Maddison's a quality player.
Oh my days. 100%. No, we can't do this.
Maddison's quality. Maddison's a baller. Madison's a baller, bro.
He's a baller. He's a street baller. But I mean, bro.
What does that mean? The thing is, bro, he's got but people. Maddison, he's literally. Maddison has got both. He'll get you output, and he's also good on the ball, and he's very good. Like I said, he just struggled with injuries. That's it.
Oh, cool, but he's not Man United level.
He's not. He's good enough to play for United, 100%.
Is he?
Yeah. If Mount can play for Man United, you don't
No,
think
but don't do this because Mason Mount was a better player than him when we signed him.
Mason Mount is not a better player than Maddison?
No, not now, but back then when we signed him, yeah, he's miles better than him. One
Nah,
was at
nah, he
Leicester,
wasn't.
getting
Maddison,
relegated. The other one was winning Champions Leagues.
nah. Even Maddison early Leicester days, yeah, bro, he is clear of any version of Mount. I promise. I'll die on that. I'll die on that hill.
Don't say that.
I'll die
I
on that
thought he
hill.
finished sick. Gyökeres actually scored a header. Oh my days. My striker scored. What was yours doing? He was in the crowd, mate. He didn't play.
He's bloody massive, though. I'll give him
spine-tingling football. I like that one. Spine-tingling. That's a good one. We are scintillating, scary, petrifying, spine-chilling. Don't worry. We'll see next week. We'll see next week. By the way, I'm only joking about the apology thing. You know the United fan base, Ahmed. We aren't allowed to change our opinions ever, bro.
What did he say? You read that so quickly. I didn't actually clock what.
He said, by the way, I'm only joking about the apology video.
Oh.
You know the United fan base, Ahmed. We aren't allowed to change our opinions ever, bro.
No, bro. Listen, bro. With apologies, yeah. If Amarim gets us playing amazing football and he gets top 4 and he wins a trophy, yeah, then I'll be like, fair play. He did a good job. But in the meantime, I'd love him to absolutely do a 360 and
you mean
literally 180. Sorry, yeah. If he does like a 180, then I'm all here for being proved wrong, innit? But I just don't believe it. But yeah, we've got some decent players.
Bowen's good. Ahmed, you are right on the Kudus take, an objective one.
No, do you not think with Bowen, like this is off topic here, but you know with Mbeumo, yeah, I always believe that Mbeumo and Bowen are kind of similar in terms of how they.
Mbeumo's more. Mbeumo, I think he's a buffed up version, and Mbeumo's quicker, he's stronger, he's more technical. So like they're similar players, but it's like they're all in similar ilk of Salah, innit?
But that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that Mbeumo ain't better than Bowen. Bowen's like, you know what you're getting with Bowen. I just feel like with Mbeumo, it's like everything he does is like a 7 out of 10. Like he'll know when to pass. He's got a decent cross on him. He's got a decent strike on him. Everything is just decent. And I think with him, he's not a player that's going to get you on. He's a player that he's not going to get you off your seat, but you know what he's going to provide for the team, and that's just consistent 7 out of 10. Like nothing mesmerizing, if that makes sense. But yeah. That's what I just wanted to say.
Tottenham wants Jackson. To be fair, I don't know why Tottenham aren't trying to get Visa. He wants a Champions League football. Unless he said genuinely he only wants Newcastle, then yeah. Set piece FC ain't beating us at OC. Maddison is better than Mount. Yeah, now, but he's not better than Mount. Maddison has always been clear. What are we doing here? Bro, what are we doing here? Many
your
players.
Chat knows, man. Your chat knows.
How we, bruv, he won a fucking chat. Oh, Goon Jay, I remember this guy. This guy's a troll. Your attack is shit, and Wayne and Cunha are garbage. No goals. You're getting destroyed first game. Mate, I hope all you Arsenal fans are here in 1 week time. I hope you're all here in 8 days time. I hope you're in this chat, bruv. I hope you're in this chat because Wesley's already going to owe me a super chat when we don't lose that game. I hope you're all here talking shit, bruv. Yeah, when Victor, Glucose Intolerant is dropping an absolute generational stinker and then a Euro goes home, empties out his pocket, condoms, car keys, wallet, and Victor Gyökeres lets him out. Yeah, your new, you know what I mean? He's got a nice little £70 million in his fucking wallet, in his pocket. Yeah, I hope you're all here, bruv, chatting shit.
I'll be here.
1 minute, hold on, 1 minute. Yeah, Ahmed. Remember, they lost to Spurs. They lost to Villarreal. Pre-season doesn't matter. All of a sudden, they're beating Bilbao. Pre-season matters now.
Oh, yeah.
Pre-season matters now. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For the love of God, please beat Arsenal. Oh, mate, I'd love it. I'd fucking love it if we beat them. I'd love it if we beat them. Can't wait to destroy Man United. Saka, Gyökeres would be too much. Bro, respectfully, Ahmed, do you know if Bukayo Saka's ever scored at Old Trafford?
Bro, Saka, got pocketed by Malacia the last time I saw him. Yeah, do you remember that time when we lost 2-0?
Saka has scored at Old Trafford once and a 3-1 loss in the same game Anthony scored. And
bro, there was goal. Yeah, he did. I remember the goal that he scored. He did that Rashford celebration. Bro, I'll be so honest with you, yeah? When I play Arsenal, I'm not scared of any of their players. You know what I'm scared of the most when I play Arsenal? Is us defending set pieces. That's what I'm scared of. Yeah, that's it. So, bro, we literally knocked them out of the cup. They can hold that. And then I'm pretty sure, did we not beat them twice last season? Or was it once we beat them? No, it was a draw. I think it was a draw and a win when we knocked them out of the cup. Come on, bro. Arsenal and their little ninth season syndrome that they think they're going to cook again, bro. They're not doing anything. Yeah. At best, the first game against United, against us, it will probably be a draw. But Arsenal will not. Yeah, it'll probably be a draw, but I'm not scared of Arsenal like that. They're not going to do anything this season. So they can just they can have this fake confidence all they want. Yeah. We're always going to be bigger and better than them.
I'm here for my flowers. Glock 9 getting the golden boot. Bruno is a fat version of it all, bro. As a big back, if you know what I mean. Them white shorts don't help the situation.
And Bruno's not fat, bro. Like I've seen, he's
just a muscly guy, bro. It may be his Cameroonian genetics. Do you get what I'm saying? It may just.
He's just a broad guy.
Exactly. He's just big.
Yeah,
he's powerful and quick, and he's technical.
And also, look at Hazard. Hazard was never built. He was never built. By the way, I ain't comparing.
Hazard had a fucking big bum, bro. And he was known for it. Do you know what Torre said? What is it? Torre said Torre was like, he has his big bum, and he was so good at using it. He would hold you up with his bum. Pause.
Bro.
Do you get what I'm saying?
That was crazy. Like him and Rice was just talking about it. Listen, and Boomer's not fat. You need to understand that. None of these professional footballers are actually fat. They're not fat. You think they're flipping fitness coaches? Yeah, will allow them
sandwich.
No. Oh, listen, only Lukaku in it when second season Lukaku when he was big.
Yeah. Tears. Anthony's better than Saka. Who's the ref? I mean, Anthony's more clutch than Saka. Who's the ref for your game? Anthony, I have no idea, bro. But is Ahmed a teacher, a history teacher?
No.
I don't know where he's got that from. And Boymu's a Bolts guy. Facts. Make sure you hit the sub button below, people. We're one sub off now, 1,270. So that was the goal for today. So if we could hit that would be great. What do you mean by Cameroonian genetics? Are you saying he's bred like that? Yeah, like Cameroonian. I'm pretty sure Cameroon is top 5 strongest genetics.
Listen, African genetics, are superior to any genetics. I'll be so honest with you. They are gifted. Strength-wise, athleticism-wise, you can get obviously European athletic guys, of course, but with Africans in particular, they're just gifted in that way. They're just built different.
Physically,
bro, the amount of people that I know, they've never hit the gym in their life, and I've got this guy. I think he's Asian. He's been going gym 2-3 years, and fair play, he's got some good results. I've seen this guy who's African. He's wham, and he said, and he's literally like, he don't go gym. He don't go gym at all. He said, bro, I don't do gym. I just do 5 to 10 push-ups if I wanted to, and then he just games all day. And they're just, they've got a massive head start. Crazy. I'm telling you, it's so true.
That's crazy. That's mental. He just games all day as well, and
he doesn't do anything. No, but he might run. Nah. He's got a quality base. He's quality, like it's mad. They are different. They're different.
Yeah, I hear it, man. I'm sorry, but your attack doesn't scare us. Your best attacker is Bruno Fernandes, and he plays DM. Ha 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 ha.
So he scored.
Attack don't scare me. Who's scaring me in your attack? What, Victor Glucose intolerant? Or fucking Bukayo Saka? Allow it, bruv. Do you get what I'm saying? Or what, Fart and Smelly on the left wing? Or Dracula? Which one?
Bro, their attack is not scary. You know what's mad, There's actually other teams that have better attack than Arsenal. They're not even... Chelsea's attack is, you can arguably say, is better, right? Because Palmer's play of all of their attackers. And you've got Man City. I mean, Haaland's better than their strikers. And then, who else have you got? Come on, bro. Come on.
Is Mbeumo is not... What was it? Oh, I read that one. Is Mbeumo not fat? Is picked from Google today and put on stream. It's probably edited, bro. I'll be real.
Yeah, it's definitely edited.
It's probably edited. I've seen those pictures. Touchline. Big up to Danny B, bro. Ahmed, you can talk about genes, but touchline is not qualified. Why is that? Why is that?
Is it a colour thing?
Is it a colour thing? Is it a colour thing? Why is that? Is it a colour thing? It'd be like that. McTominay would bang right now at Man United. No, he wouldn't be, bro. He's looking great in that league. And I think I was watching the Full Terrace, and he said this. He said that the reason why, and I agree with this, this is the same with Højlund in that league, is because in this Premier League, McTominay is very similar to a lot of midfielders. A lot of the midfielders also have the P&P that he has. But because he goes to another league and they don't have that as P&P, there's not many players that have P&P, he looks like a fucking beast. He's just running past them all. Do you get what I'm saying? He's looking like prime Ronaldinho, just dinking past everyone. Do you get what I'm saying? Because he's so much stronger and quicker than them. yeah, it looks great. But in the Premier League, that's just the normal, the average player. Do you get me? That's the way the British game is coached a bit more. It's a bit more on the physicality side. It's always been a bit more on the physicality side rather than the technical side. So yeah, like
everyone in the Prem can just match him, and because Scott never had anything else about him other than physicality and maybe arriving late in the box, he didn't really have anything else over the Premier League midfielders. Goes to Serie A. Why do you think? To be fair, actually no, that's not a good example. I was going to say Lukaku still bagged in the Prem. To be fair, so he destroyed him. I'm pretty sure in his first season at Inter, he was amazing. Like when he was bagging a ridiculous amount. So yeah, they're not accustomed to PMP. That is true. That is true.
Yeah. Fart and smelly. Yeah, exactly, bro. Fart and smelly. That match earlier was rubbish. Scotty McSauce. Buemu has a fatter ass than Eden. Let's be honest, banter aside today, I kept looking at my missus with me and she said she would give an arm to fill her shorts like he does.
Why are you staring at another guy's ass though? That's
crazy, bro. That's crazy. There's some zesty stuff right there. I always knew you was a bit zesty.
Wesley's a bit of an odd one. He's a bit of an odd one, isn't it?
Yeah, I always knew he was a bit zesty, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you,
man. But listen, what else are we going to talk about? We didn't even talk about Sesko. Sesko. The report is that Sesko is basically Newcastle said they're not selling Isak anymore. He can't leave. That's a report from I don't know. I have no idea how authentic the Telegraph are. Luke Edwards, I think it was, or Rob Dawson, one of them. Rob Dawson's ESPN, isn't he? So Luke, I'm going to get the article thing up now.
Because Romano did post, by the way, touchline about Isak, and Isak rejected a new contract from them.
Today?
If you look up Fabrizio Romano, this was 13 hours ago. If you type in Fabrizio, he rejected a contract. Chat.
This is it. Newcastle United Football Club owners are furious at the way Liverpool have behaved this summer. They were baffled by the initial £110 million bid for Isak, which was nowhere near the club's valuation of £150 million. The owners, board, and hierarchy are all united in the stance. And then it said, breaking, following Man United signing of Benjamin Sesko, Newcastle have told Alexander Isak that he will not be sold this summer and a move to Liverpool will be blocked. So he said that's from the same report of both of them.
When was that?
Today. It was.
Right,
I've seen it on the thing 5 hours ago. From a Newcastle account and one from a Man United account.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Because I heard with Fabrizio, he's saying that obviously United are in contact with Baleba's agent in the last 48 hours, but Isak keeps rejecting a new contract.
You know what Romano's like, innit? Though he's
Listen, he can repeat. Yeah, he is a recycle merchant, but I still go to his page in it just to check.
Yeah, I know. We know he's got links in it. It's Romano.
Yeah.
By the way, 23 people inside on one sub off 1,270. So please do it the sub one if you haven't already. Hit the like button up as well. We're on 22 likes. We can get to 25 likes. That'd be wonderful. But yeah, Romano is he's spamming merchant. It'll say the same tweet, but it'll just word differently to make it look different. Update. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's a recycle merchant, but as I said, apparently he earns like $1 million off fucking Twitter, bruv. So, I mean, if that was me, I'd be tweeting all day.
Oh, bro, 100%.
You know when Neymar got the thing in his contract, every time he speaks about Saudi, positive about Saudi on Twitter or social media, he gets 500,000. I'd just sitting there fucking all day, just scrolling fucking, come to Saudi. Saudi's a lovely area. It's a lovely country and all that stuff.
He's defo like, he's defo got bread. Like, he's defo... Defo millionaire, 100%, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Like I'm talking about the high end millionaire.
Chelsea, bro, the PR he does for him.
Yeah. He's definitely in the high end. Yeah.
Please, Ineos, make plan for midfielder and goalkeeper for United is better for next season. Bro, big up to you, bro. Yes, come on.
Did you see that new trading thing that they built?
Yeah, I know. I knew it was there. This is why I always sort of with Ineos. Like I'm always like, I think they're completely different to the Glazers. Do you get what I'm saying? He's invested quite a lot of his own money, which is something the Glazers never did. Even when the Glazers bought us, they didn't put their own money in. They just put us into debt. So he put in 1.3 billion of his own money to buy the club, firstly, to buy a percentage of the club, shall I say. And then it was 300 million he put in of his own money onto infrastructure, etc. And now he's built 50 million on Carrington. So he's spending quite a bit of money. And I think, and I think he's going to probably give another 100 million when the FFP window reopens, so we get 100 million to spend on transfers.
So would you say you're someone who's by Ineos? You're someone who's pro
Yeah.
Ineos.
Well,
That's
yeah.
fair. No,
I
that's
was
fair.
only
Nah,
against
I'm just,
keeping Ten Hag when they did that. That was the only thing I was against.
no. I'm not saying you have to be Ineos out. I'm just wanted to hear what you think. Innit? That's pretty much it. Yeah. I heard
Maybe
that.
either a ball striking like Payet. Payet was a baller, bruv. But my days, bro. You guys don't.
He was someone who wasn't built either, bro. He looked chubby, Payet. Did you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
He was chubby.
Turkey, they're called him Turkey fat, and I'm like, bro, I've looked at him when they were in. They were like Man City players were out in like the sea or something when they were in. And I'm like, bro, he's not fat. What are we doing,
bro? You know what it is? It's the chubby face. They did the same thing. It's the chubby face, isn't it? Like Turkey ain't fat, bro. The guy literally ran for 120 minutes against us. Yeah, he ain't fat, bro. Come on now. He's built.
If Arteta was sacked, Touchline would be making videos saying United need to get him.
Banter aside, would you take him at United?
No. I would never take him at United. Not even just because how good he is, just because I don't want his whole. It's everything that he comes with. Pause. It's everything that he brings to the table. Do you get what I'm saying? It's the PR. It's the fucking constant. Oh, yes, guys. Like last season, I already said this before. I don't understand why Arsenal fans are moaning if this season is the exact same as last season, because you lot all blamed last season on the injuries. So why would Arteta change his system if it was all about injuries? It wasn't nothing to do with Arteta. It was just the injuries. Then why would he change it? Do you get what I'm saying? Like the arrogance, the stubbornness, everything that comes with him as a package, the PR. Do you get what I'm saying? The constant. What's the thing? The things he does in the media. Do you get what I'm saying? That type of stuff. No, not for me. Not for me. I couldn't do that, bruv. I couldn't. I'll be real. I couldn't.
Yeah, because we were doing like
especially and he doesn't win. So
yeah, we were doing like the top 4 managers. Wait, Madueke scored.
Nah, Saka scored his 2-0, bruv. He's chatting.
Oh no, I thought Madueke scored. I just saw Wesley's there because we was doing like who's the best manager in the league and in order in it, the top 4. So yeah.
Isak for Liverpool in the last third of deadline. I think if the Premier League season starts, I don't think Isak leaves. Unless maybe you lot are right and they're just trying to hold out because obviously Liverpool play Newcastle on the second game of the season, so maybe they don't want him to play in that game, which could make sense. Another Newcastle rejection, Baleba. Let's not go too far. Have you seen that image, by the way, of the dog, the Franklin and Chop, and it's got the Chop's got the
shirt,
and then Franklin's got the
Yeah, I've seen that.
Newcastle look like a small club. So Isak to Liverpool and get it over. We need the Liverpool dynasty. SSB, are you trying to wind me up? And Waymer's a big back. Southgate, right? You'd take. Oh God, Madueke, Lord, end it now. What is he? Oh, he's bringing him on. I'm guessing he's bringing Madueke on.
Oh, okay.
Where's he playing Madueke? Is he playing Madueke on the left or
Madueke
right?
is not bringing him on. The first half is still.
No, maybe he's warming up.
He's probably going to put him in instead of either Saka or Martinelli then.
Maybe. I don't know.
So lol, Zubimendi
left.
Oh, there's a good header to be fair by Gyökeres. It was a good header, good cross by Zubimendi.
Let's see who's live. Hold on. Customization. I'm going to put a wrap on about 5 minutes. Views, Saeed, Michael. Or raid Michael. Raid him about 5 minutes. What we saying though? What we saying? It's the second half. Hello, I'm from Saudi. Patrick Starr. I'm Rich.
Oh my days.
Oh my gosh, that's Zir, bro. It's Zir's trolls are back, bro. Listen, we get it. You fancy Zir so much, bro. You get it. Do you get what I'm saying? No, that's disrespect. Oh my days. What are we saying though? Score predictions for next week. I need to
score predictions for all. Wait, who was playing?
Arsenal game. Arsenal.
Oh yeah, sure. Your preseason's done now. Thank God. Okay. I'm gonna say 2-2. 2-2. That's my prediction. 2-2.
1-1.
I believe Cunha scores in that game, and I believe Diallo, and then I think we're gonna concede. But yeah, I'd say 2-2. I just don't want Gyökeres scoring. And Saka. Those are the 2 players I don't want scoring. And Rice.
But who is actually going to score their goals?
Corners, Gabriel and It'll be Gabriel.
What are you
And
saying? Should I put a bet on Declan Rice assist, Gabriel goal? That'd be
yeah,
like
Declan Rice
10-1.
assist, and then Gabriel goal, and then probably. Oh, probably. Not Yok. I don't want Yokara scoring. To be fair, Ødegaard. I'll say Ødegaard.
Odegaard scoring in a big away game.
Yeah, I know it's a mad one, yeah, but United is United, isn't it? So like, I'm just gonna keep it like that.
I'm going 1-1. I don't think that. I genuinely don't see them scoring that many. That 2 goals at at Old Trafford. Maybe they. When was the last time they scored 2 goals at Old Trafford? Genuinely, when was the last time they scored 2 goals at Old Trafford? Can you name it?
At Old Trafford.
What the Carrick? No, with 3-2, and that was the goal where Smith Rowe banged it and De Gea was on the floor. Do you remember?
Oh, when De Gea was sunbathing.
Yeah, he was on the floor because he was hurt and he scored that goal. That's the last time they scored 2 goals at Old Trafford. They don't score 2 goals at Old Trafford. I can only see him score one.
Speaking of De Gea, yeah, when I was watching the game, I don't know if you've seen the highlights. There was one. We scored a goal, but just look at the goal that we scored. That if anyone's a United fan, De Gea PTSD, he cannot claim for shit, bro. He cannot claim across.
He couldn't claim his baggage at Gatwick Airport, bro. That's shit.
Listen, I love De Gea, by the way. Class keeper, but
yeah, good that he got his farewell. By the way, he should have got a farewell last time.
He
got his farewell.
100%. But bro, that corner that he did not claim, he just fell. It literally came over him. He just fell over, and then he's so weak when it comes. And he wasn't even in the penalty shootout. By the way, they subbed him off. He wasn't in the penalty shootout, so they subbed him off for another keeper. And then bro, like that's what annoys me with De Gea. I think the way how we sold him. The way how we went about it was kind of disrespectful, but he did need to be moved on because he was making some mad mistakes. Come on now. Yeah, so, man. Shout out to De Gea, though, innit? Like,
yeah, he's legend, bro. Gyökeres and Mbeumo and Diallo. I can see him. And Mbeumo, you notice with Mbeumo, he's one thing about him, bro, is he's very good at the start of the season. 29 people inside, by the way. Just before I wrap up, because we are going to rate someone. 1 sub off 1,270. So if you haven't already, please do it the sub button. Do you get what I'm saying? Just to get that number.
That's already more than City fans, by the way. Just saying.
Yeah, exactly. It's more subs than Man City have got fans, bro. Do you get what I'm saying?
Bro.
Small Tim Bot Club. But listen, we'll cook them another time because we've got them in about 3-4 weeks. So I know. Is it? It's after the international break, so maybe it's about 5 weeks.
Our fixtures, bro. Hold on. Let me try and get the before we wrap.
I've already seen it. Yeah.
Okay. So we've got Arsenal, Fulham, Burnley, Man City. We play on the 14th, and then Chelsea, then Brentford,
then Sunderland, Liverpool,
Brighton, Tottenham,
Nottingham Forest now,
Everton, then Palace.
Oh, Nottingham Forest.
So our fixtures from now to December, it's going to be. Listen, it's going to be an interesting one. Do you get what I'm saying?
I think we're going to shock people, though. I think we're going to do well. I think there's going to be a game as well where we beat. I think if it's an Arsenal,
beat one of the top teams.
Yeah, I think we're going to beat a top team. Listen, what we got? We got that bit where we got Liverpool. Was it Liverpool? Someone Spurs, then Palace and Brighton or whatever. Liverpool, Brighton, Spurs, Palace. That one is difficult for me. I feel like Palace is at home, isn't it?
Palace is... Oh, I just came off it. Bear with. Palace is away. 29th of November. It's away.
It's away. Yeah, all right. We'll beat them away. If it was at home, I reckon it'd be a difficult one, but we'll beat them away. It's Brighton. Brighton always beat us at Old Trafford. 3 years in a row they beat us at Old Trafford. They've got a good record at Old Trafford. Do you guys? Last time we beat them was under Ragnick. So Brighton, I'll be worried at home. Liverpool, obviously, you're worried about Liverpool, but I feel like I'm almost surprised. Obviously, if we lost that game, but I'm saying we can. You know what it is? Liverpool, we can turn up and maybe get
atmosphere.
Like that.
Yeah,
exactly. Like the players' full concentration. Remember last season, everyone thought we was going to get battered 4-0, and we ended up coming back.
Points off them,
yeah. We probably should have won that game. To be honest with you, bruv. De Ligt got sent to the shops, and we gave away a penalty that was bollocks. Do you get what I'm saying?
Was that when the
Yeah, that was. It was. And Maguire missed the opening goal in the last minute.
Was that when Xerxes gave it to him?
Yeah, Xerxes put it on a plate. Xerxes should have shot. That was my problem with Xerxes. He should have shot. As a striker, you've got to take that opportunity.
Yeah.
I
think it bobbled as well. To be fair.
Yeah, it did.
I think the pass bobbled a little bit, but I remember that game now. I do remember it. Should have won that game. But
exactly. So listen. I think we're going to do quite decent in the fixtures.
yeah, man.
I'm just have to wait and see in it. I don't know what you
I'm
got
just
coming up on your
listen
channel, bro.
for me. I'm sorry. I'm just excited, not because like United are going to play amazing, but I'm just excited that the Prem is back, football is back. We've been needing it because, bro, like the past pre-season, yeah, it's been. I'm not a fan of transfer news and content. I'm not a fan of just making. I don't really like it. I don't know about you yet, but I'm
Yeah.
just not a fan of it.
No, I've enjoyed it. I mean, it's probably the best time to make content, bro. You probably get the most views. I'll be real.
True, yeah, true,
Probably get the
true.
most views doing that. And also,
Yeah,
it's funny. It's just funny rattling all the Newcastle. I've had the time of my life rattling them all, bro. They all just come in my chat. Bro, I got a massive abusive comment the other day. Not really abusive, but do you get what I'm saying? I'm doing Man United scary videos again. Rattle all the right people. Do you get what I mean? Man United lies and hate exposed. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, listen, I'm just educating people as well because it seems like there's a lot of people that don't understand basic maths and basic football transfers. So I have to educate them, even though I've only got 1,000 subs. You know what I'm saying? It still hopefully at least educates at least 5 different people, which, you know what I mean? In England, you should be educated anyways. You have no reason to be thick if education's free unless you're disabled. So yeah, I have to educate some of these Geordies. But yeah, rivals are trembling in their boots, literally. Do you get what I'm saying? They're worried, they're scared. We're literally spine chilling, spine tingling, magnificent, gargantuan Man United. So listen, when the Reds are back next week, watch along will come up. We'll be there. I hope all you Arsenal fans that have been chatting shit will be there for that watch along.
Oh yeah.
I'll put your link in the chat. Make sure you go hit the sub button, people. Make sure you go subscribe.
Big up, man. Big up for having me on. Come on.
Yeah, big up, bro. What's it called? As I say, what was I going to say? I don't even know what I was going to say. Yeah, we're going to go raid Michael. We're going to raid Michael TV, Ajax fan. Bless up for Ahmed coming on, brother. Make sure you hit
anytime, bro.
Michael with touchline raid.